It's time for Silo Rebel Baseball. Rebel Red sponsors include ABC Safety, C&D Cattle, First Texoma National Bank, Ford's Guide Service, Razor Blade Salon, Taco Casa, Parker Mitchell Heating and Air, Roll-Offs, S&L Collision Center, Cross and Arrows, All Seasons Contracting, Red River Pet Resort, Midnight Sun Tanning, ProMaster Cleaning Solutions, Winchester Express, Creative Miranda, Texoma Ready Mix, Plumped Injectables and Beauty Bar, Olivia's Jewelry, Tadpoles Marine, First United Bank, and Texoma's Pit Stop. Let's take you down to the field with the voice of the Rebels, Kevin Farr, and the best sixth grade commentator in the business, Asher Ludrick.
And good morning. It's semifinal Friday in the Class 2A Fall State Tournament. And it's the Silo Rebels and the Oktaha Tigers. Third year in a row for a berth in the Fall Baseball State Championship game on Saturday. This matchup, these two teams have met. In fact, this is the fourth year in a row they've met here in the Fall State Tournament. The last two in the semifinals, as the Rebels came out victorious in both of those to advance on to the state championship game. Last year it was that 8-6 come-from-behind thriller over Oktaha. They got them to the state finals. And then in 2022 it was a 3-2 nail-biter as the Rebels came out victorious in that contest to advance on to the championship game. And everybody remembers the 2021 version in the state title game at Bricktown with the walk-off home run by Cotter Proctor to defeat Oktaha. So the Rebels have had the Tigers number over the last 3 years and hoping to continue that here today. Silo comes in 27-4 on the season and ranked number one in the 2A rankings. Oktaha 17-15. The Tigers have kind of struggled this season with a lot of new faces in the lineup, but they have probably three of the most feared hitters in the state and small school baseball, and a left-handed heavy lineup with some dangerous power, a couple of D1 commits, and couple others or one other that's headed to junior college. And the Rebels, they know they've got their hands full with the Oktaha team that they put on an offensive show yesterday in the semifinal win as they defeated Bing in that contest yesterday in run-roll fashion. The Rebels dominated Latta, took advantage of 12 walks in that game, and won 13-0. So it's another meeting, Silo and Oktaha today from Yukon High School. Beautiful campus here on at Yukon High School, and teams being introduced as we get set to start this one. And great day for baseball. The wind's blowing out again to left field, about 15 to 20 miles per hour, about the same as yesterday. So we'll see how that comes into play with the left-handed heavy Oktaha batting lineup with their power guys in the order. Joined by Asher Ludrick today, and Rebels trying to punch their ticket and make it back to the state finals once again, Asher, as they have done for the last 3 years. In fact, the Rebels have been in the state championship game 5 of the last 6 years, trying to add another one to that state finals appearance here this morning and heading into afternoon. So Oktaha has been introduced. Now the Rebels going to be introduced. And so the Rebels being introduced now. And yesterday, 13 runs in that contest, and it was Zane Sanders' grand slam that got him going in the second inning. And they were able to come up with key hits with those runners on base as they loaded the bases 4 times in the first 5 innings, and were able to score runs. And Rebels hoping to duplicate that performance here today. They're going to face Nick Tolbert, the junior right-hander for the Tigers. And he is another one that has several college offers already on the table. So should be a good game here today. Once again, Asher, as it seems like it always is when it's Silo and Oktaha.
Good rivals, so looking to have a good game for both teams, and one team has to try to advance to the championship. So looking to have a good game, have good hitting, have good defense, and looking to play good overall.
Well, last year the roles were kind of reversed as Oktaha was the prohibitive favorite. They were undefeated on the season before Silo knocked them off late in the year. And then the Rebels were the underdog in the semifinals a year ago before Silo came away with that dramatic come-from-behind win at Edmond Memorial to move on and eliminate the top-rated Oktaha Tigers. So the rules kind of reversed here in this game as Silo, the favorite, and the top-ranked team. These two teams met back on the 23rd of September, just about a little bit less than 3 weeks ago at Oktaha, and Silo was a 12-7 winner in that contest. So we'll see how if the Rebels can get the offense going like they did in that outing. But Oktaha did score 7 runs against Silo in that game. So the teams have been introduced. We're just about set for the national anthem to get this one underway. And we will pause during the national anthem and be back for the start of this one. First pitch coming up from UConn in the Class 2A state semifinals on Semifinal Friday. And the national anthem finishes up here at the ballpark in UConn as we get set to start this one. A berth at Bricktown tomorrow, and the Class 2A state championship game on the line As the Rebels won the coin toss, they will be the home team on the scoreboard, and they will send out the senior Braden Hill on the mound to start this one. Hill saw a little bit of action, about 24 pitches yesterday in relief in the opening round win. On the year, Braden making his 10th appearance, his 5th start, and he leads the team with a 6-0 record, 38 1/3 innings pitched. He has allowed 26 hits, 7 runs, 6 earned, 34 strikeouts, 9 walks, and an outstanding 1.09 earned run average. And he will face the power hitting lineup of the Tigers. And we'll see, as you mentioned, Asher, see if he can get that curveball working today. That has been money for him over the course of this fall season.
Yeah, looking to work in the curveball and can definitely use it. And if he gets a hold of using the curveball, he can definitely throw it in the strike zone. So looking to work it today against the Tigers.
Well, in and out of the strike zone with that curveball. He can mix it up pretty well when he's got it going. So the warm-up toss is finished defensively for the Rebels. They have Nolan Northcott playing third base today, who has just been red hot at the plate. And he will be in the lineup today. Zane Sander at shortstop, Sam Mendenhall at second, Cannon Atwood at first base. In the outfield, it's Jory Allen in left, Landon Langley in center, and Gabe Hernandez getting the start in right field. Behind the plate, it's the senior Jared House, and we're set to go. Leadoff batter is going to be Mason Pickering. He is the Austin P commit. D1 commit catcher, and we're set to go for the first pitch from the left side of the plate, and it's upstairs for a ball from Braden Hill. Having played slightly to pull, as this one's high as well, 2-0.
Trying to be careful with the Austin P player.
Pickering has outstanding power, and this one's high as well. 3 straight up and out of the strike zone. We'll see if Pickering's taking on the 3-0, and House is going to call time and walk out and talk to his pitcher. Big spot here in the state semifinals. Yesterday was Hill's first mound appearance in a state tournament game and working in relief. So 3-0 as the conference is over. Here comes the pitch from Braden, and it's high for ball 4. 4 straight up and out of the strike zone. Pickering draws a leadoff walk. He's got good speed down at first base. And the next batter for the Tigers is going to be Braxton Casey coming to the plate. Casey, another senior in the lineup for Oktaha, and he watches the first one high for a ball from Braden. Tigers probably taken here, as that's 5 straight to start the game up and out of the strike zone from Hill. Here comes the next one, and it's swinging away as this one's fouled off the right side. Fooled me that there after as Casey was looking to hit. See if that can settle Hill down a bit. And the 1-1 pitch, it's upstairs. Pickering faked going to second.
Trying to get a little bit better control here.
The 2-1 runner is on the way. It's popped up. The bunt's popped up. Under it is the catcher. House going to throw to first. Oh, overshots him, but backing up the play was Mendenhall. Oh, boy. The throw from House went over the head of Atwood at first base, but Mendenhall alertly backing up the play, snags it and tosses to first, and they get the double play.
Big play there for Silo if you're a Rebel.
So Oktaha bunts into a double play there, pops up the bunt, unable to execute right out of the chute. And Darren Ledford, the next batter. And Rebels, they had a workout this morning at 8 o'clock in Yukon as they went over execution in workouts this morning. And there's 2 straight balls to Ledford. Eddie Jeffcoat's headed to the mound to talk to his senior right-hander. And Hill has just been unable to locate the pitches thus far with any consistency, but was helped out by that double play. So 2 balls and no strikes to Ledford. Another dangerous hitter.
Yeah, Oktaha, they have really good power hitting, so got to watch out.
He's headed to Kansas, Wichita State. A 2-0 pitch, and that one's high from Braden as well. And swinging away was Ledford there, and as he went for the 3-0 pitch, had the green light. Oktaha not taking in many situations. This one's popped up. Left center field, over is the left fielder, and it's misjudged. It was Allen was over there in left center. Looked like he was going to make the catch and misjudged it, and it drops behind him. And Ledford is at second base. That one got way up there in the high sky, and Langley, had him played over toward the gap in right center, the big left-hand power hitter, went the other way. Allen was in position, but just couldn't come up with it. So a defensive miscue there. Ledford makes it to second base.
And that's the score. That's like the runner on scoring position, and they can try to get their first run of the game if they can get one in the outfield.
And here comes Dylan Walden, and he is one of the best hitters they've got as well. And he swings and fouls the first pitch off. He is a Connor State signee. He'll check second, pitch outside corner for a strike call, drops the curveball in there, and that's the best one he's thrown yet today.
So trying to work that and maintain it a little bit better throughout the game. So looking to work it today.
So no balls, 2 strikes to Walden. The look at second, pitch coming home. Outside corner, strike 3 again. Walden goes down looking. Hill works out of that first inning despite some control issues as the Tigers go down in the first inning. No runs. There were no hits. A defensive miscue by the Rebels, but did not cost them. And Oktaha leaves 1. We head to the bottom of the first inning. It's Oktaha nothing and Sato coming to bat when we come back on Sato Rebels TV. So the Lakey Jr. Nick Tolbert on the mound for Oktaha to get the start in this one as he takes his warm-up tosses. The right-hander. He last pitched in the opening game of the Super Regional last week. And their win against Oklahoma Christian Academy. So the Rebels are going to send up Zane Sander to lead things off. And Sander currently hitting at 381 on the season. 4 doubles, a triple, a home run, which came yesterday. And that big grand slam, 20 RBIs. So see what he could do against Tolbert here in this opening inning.
Rebels looking to get something here offensively and looking to get something going here in the bottom of the first.
So Zane steps in the batter's box, set to go. Here comes the first pitch from the big righty, and it's upstairs for a ball. Next one is in there for a strike called. Sander taking all the way that time. Ball and a strike. Next delivery is on the way. Swung on, and it's skied toward left field. Running on the run, the left fielder dives and can't come up with it as he was playing over toward the left center gap. The left fielder Ford, and that one just hung up in the air. I didn't think that was ever going to come down, but falls just inside the left field line. Ford dove at the last second, couldn't come up with it. It's going to be a leadoff double, although it was a high pop fly that falls in.
It's kind of like the same issue with when he got the hit out when Oktaha was hitting. So, but it had to do a diving catch there.
Well, that one was well out of his range. As this one's bunted by Jory Allen. Toward third. Tolbert spins, throws to first, and throws over the head of the first baseman. Sanders headed home with the first run of the game. Oktaha with the error there as the Rebels execute and score a run in the bottom of the first inning.
Well, offense is working right now, so looking to maintain it.
Probably would have beat it out as that one was toward the line. Tolbert tried to barehand and spin in the air and throw to first, and that throw went way over the head of the first baseman, Ledford, and Sander was able to score easily from second. The Rebels on top 1-0 here out of the chute, trying to keep the pressure on the Tigers. And that brings Jared House to the plate. House batting at .429, 5 doubles, a triple, 6 home runs, and 34 RBIs. A pitch from Tolbert is a strike call. So the Rebels' execution works well to start with, and that was one thing, despite the 13-0 win yesterday, Eddie Jeffcoat was not happy with the Rebels' execution, especially in the bunt game, and that's one of the things they were working on out there during practice this morning over at Mustang High School. Went out about 8 o'clock, I believe, and this one's high. Ball and a strike here to House. Chance for an RBI to add to the Rebel lead. He leads the team with 34. Squares, pulls back, and is hit by the pitch.
And here comes Vandenberg.
So House is hit by the pitch. Rough start thus far for Nick Tolbert on the mound for Oktaha. Rebels don't want to let the foot off the gas because they know how explosive the Oktaha offense is. You've got to take advantage of scoring opportunities. As coming on to a run is going to be Jake Langley at first base. So Langley at first, the courtesy runner. Two aboard with nobody out. The Rebels up 1-0. Catcher Pickering went out to talk to his right-hander, and that allowed Vandenberg to go chat with Eddie Jeffco. Bryce hitting a team-leading .478 on the year. He's got 9 doubles, 2 homers, and 24 batted in. Great eye at the plate with a .642 on-base percentage. And Tolbert's going to spin and look at Allen back at second base. The junior right-hander has yet to get an out here in the opening inning. Another look at second. Taking a lot of time. Pitch coming home. It's bunted by Vandenberg. Toward third. Tolbert goes over and fields it this time. The throw is late. A bunt single by Vandenberg. Tolbert took his time that time and tried instead of rushing the throw, and it was late to first. Another bunt successful for the Rebels here in the opening inning. They're bunting Oktaha to death here in the first.
And here's a big chance here for Sam.
So base is loaded with nobody out, and Sam Mendenhall to the plate. The junior hitting at .402, 10 doubles, 3 homers, 31 runs batted in. He swings on the first pitch. This one drilled towards center field. Snagged by Walden in center, and plenty deep enough for Allen to tag and score from third base on the sacrifice fly to make it 2-0. So the sac fly tacks on a run. Vandenberg still over there at first base, and Langley at second. And just one out with Landon Langley coming up. Rebels looking for more. Landon hitting at .333, 4 doubles, 17 batted in on the year. And he watches the breaking ball for a strike called on the first pitch. So 0-2. The third baseman, Casey, he's not taking any chances. He's in on the edge of the grass at third. Seen the Rebels bunt too many times. Langley squares, pulls back, and the runners are going, and they're going to steal second and third. Fake bunt steal that time, and the Rebels move up a base each.
And there's a big RBI spot here. Here for Landon Langley.
So the pitch was high. Two in scoring position. And the pitch that Langley swung on, chopped left side of the infield. Coming over to make the play is Casey on the throw to first, but his only play was at first, and that scores the run. It's 3-0. Didn't hit it that hard, but it was effective enough to get the run home. It's 3-0, Silo on top of Oktaha here in the opening inning, with Braden Hill coming to the plate. 2 outs, Hill batting .343 with 2 doubles and 21 RBIs. Watches a strike called.
Good looking pitch by Nick Tolbert.
Here comes the next one, and it's a little bit outside. See if Hill can help his cause here. Rebels have notched 3 thus far. And the pitch coming home, sliced foul, and that catches the leg of Ryan Cordell over in the first base coaching. He's been hit back-to-back days with foul balls over there.
Well, that I don't think those baseballs don't like him, I guess. Hit him in the hand and hit him in the leg.
Here's Tolbert's next pitch, swung on, and it is chopped toward first and stays fair. Ledford fields it, steps on the bag, and that'll be it for the Rebels in the inning. But they pick up 3 runs in the first inning. On 3 hits, there was an Oktaha error and a man left. We go to the second. It's Sino 3, Oktaha nothing. Back with more from the Class 2A state semifinals here on Sino Rebels TV and across the Squirtle Network. Second inning, 5, 6, and 7 in the order for Oktaha due up. And Nick Tolbert, the pitcher, left-hand hitter, and they're at the plate to face Braden Hill. And Braden's first pitch upstairs for a ball. Still trying to work out that control. And the next one high for ball 2. There's one swung on and pulled foul up the first baseline. Oktaha is not up there to take pitches. It doesn't matter what the count is, 2-0, 3-0, 5 straight balls. They are swinging away, obviously, today. Tolbert fouls that one off. 2 balls and a strike. Northcott playing way off the line at third. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string there. And Tolbert out in front. Evens a count at 2-2. And Braden got that one in the strike zone. Next one coming in. Breaking ball swung on and missed. He's tagged out. Tolbert goes down on strikes. A little frustrated, headed back to the dugout. And there's one away. Got the good breaking ball that time. And this first pitch swinging from Laston Taylor. He fouls it off. So obviously Braden doesn't have his best stuff at the moment, but he's powering through for the Rebels on the mound. And the next one is upstairs for a ball. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string again. And off speed. Taylor out in front. A ball and 2 strikes. See if they come back to the curveball, and this one swung on. That's actually fastball in the outside corner that Taylor just got a piece of to stay alive. Pitch coming home, swung on, chopped toward second. Scooped up there by Mendenhall, and his toss to first is in time, and there's 2 away. Mendenhall to Atwood for the out. Rebels with the 3-run lead, and coming to the plate is Hunter Ford. That pitch swung. First pitch swinging again. Bloop towards center field, and that's going to drop in front of Langley. Sander was given chase out from a shortstop position, but couldn't get there, and that falls in for a bloop single. First hit for the Tigers. And that brings to the plate Brody Brock. Runner at first with 2 outs. First pitch, breaking ball, and it swung on and missed. Hill checks the runner at first. Coming home, swung on, ground ball toward short, diving attempt by Sander, but it gets by him into center field. That one shot off the turf just to Sanders' left and got through for a single. So back-to-back hits for Oktaha with 2 outs.
And that's going to represent the tying run.
Let's see, Connor Casey, the 9-hole at the plate. With 2 outs, the dangerous Pickering on deck. Rebels need an out here as this one's chopped foul as Casey was first pitch swinging. As we talked about, Oktaha not up at the plate to take pitches today. They are swinging away. And this one inside nearly hit him. That would not have been good. Really don't want to face Pickering with the bases loaded here. Big out right here. And this one swung on, hit toward left. It's going to drop in. They're going to hold the runners. And that's 3 straight singles for Oktaha to bring Mason Pickering to the plate. Tying runs on base. As I talked about, the Tigers hit it too well to get comfortable with any lead. And that one falls in for a single. They're loaded up for Pickering. First big spot of the ball game right here. With the D1 commit at the plate to face Braden Hill. Silo's 3-run lead precarious at the moment. Pitch swung on and pulled foul. He tried to pull an outside pitch that time.
Yeah, trying to swing away at everything and trying to get one they can get a handle of.
Hill's next delivery and just missed a little bit low. Tried the corner. Pickering got called out on strikes twice yesterday on fastballs on the outside corner. Now time's called at the plate. Oktaha crowd into it now. Ball and a strike. Pitch swung on, sliced foul off the left side and out of play.
This would be a huge out by Silo.
Definitely so on that one.
2 strikes here to Pickering.
Now time is called once again. Pickering trying to get comfortable in there at the plate. See what the Rebels do with him right here. Pitch from Braden. Strike 3 called on the outside corner again, just like yesterday. Pickering goes down looking for the 3rd time in 2 days, and that ends the Oktaha threat. They leave them loaded after 3 straight hits from the bottom of the order. Hill comes up with a strikeout, and we head to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Silo still up 3-0 on Oktaha. Back with more coming up. On to the bottom of the second inning, 8-9-1, due up for the Rebels here, trying to see what they can do to get on the scoreboard again and add to their 3-0 lead. It's going to be the red-hot Noah Northcott headed to the plate. Northcott had 2 hits yesterday, including a double. He's now batting .438 and has 4 RBIs on the season. The sophomore coming up, trying to get something started again. Third baseman's playing way in. Once again, Casey over there at third, expecting a bunt. I'm not sure no one's going to be bunting, but we'll see, as first pitch was a ball. Swing and a miss. But Casey not taking any chances after the Rebels kind of bunted the Tigers to death in inning number 1. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on. It's chopped foul off the left side. So Northcott down in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Tolbert working quickly. Swung on. And this one skied toward left center. Over is Walden. Still going. And it's off his glove on the dive. Northcott headed to second. He's going for 3. And he's going to be safe at third with a triple. Off the glove of the diving center fielder, Walden. That ball just got caught up in the jet stream. Walden thought he had it, then dove at the last second, and it goes off his glove. Northcott stays red hot with the leadoff triple.
And here's a big spot, and here could become an RBI here by Cannon.
So Cannon Atwood, the next batter. Freshman up on the left side of the plate, swings on the first pitch. Ground ball to first, that'll score the run. Atwood picks up RBI number 24 in the season, and Silo leads 4-0 after the Northcott leadoff triple. Atwood does the job with the RBI, and back to the top of the order with 1 out. Tolbert high with that breaking ball. Well, Eddie Jeffcoat said before the game the goal was to score every inning today. And the Rebels have plated runs in the first 2 thus far, as that one is low from Tolbert. Here's the next one. It's a strike call. Like Zane was taking all the way on that 2-0. Next one's on the way. Swung on, drilled, over the head of the leaping shortstop into left field. Sander with the missile off the bat. The shortstop, Taylor, gave it all he had on the leap, but just over his outstretched reach. And Sander is aboard with a single.
Well, the Rebels looking to tack on even more. So, have good hitting, so looking to maintain it.
And Jory Allen comes up. Allen had the first bunt that started the merry-go-round in the last inning, and he squares and pulls back and watches one high from Tolbert. Casey, he's at least the third of the way in at third base. He is not taking any chances here. Now Allen's going to square. Here comes Casey creeping in even more. Swinging away as he was going to slash. Had almost the whole left side of the infield open as the shortstop, Taylor, was over there at the bag at second. If he slashes one past Casey, nobody's got a chance at it. Sure, that's what Eddie Jeffcoat's thinking right here. They're giving Allen the left side. Big space. Now swing and a miss. The breaking ball that time. Now that may take the bunt out of the equation, but it looks like Casey's not taking any chances at third. He didn't move back a bit. One-two pitch inside and hits him. Hit by the pitch. Too far inside from Tolbert, and Allen is aboard. There's 2 on with 1 out. Jarrett House coming back up. See if the Rebels can keep executing well, as it has started well today. So House coming up. Jarrett was hit by a pitch his first at bat. Batting at .429. A team high 34 RBIs. Sanders out there at second in scoring position. The pitch home, swung on, and this one is popped up. Foul ground right side or left side, and the third baseman Casey gets over there and makes the grab. Well, just got under that one. Pop out in foul territory. Second out. Rebels going to need a 2-out hit now. And here comes Vandenberg, who had a bunt single. I'm sure caught the Tigers completely by surprise his last time up. Tolbert comes set. Pitch coming home. Swung on. Ground ball toward short. Fielded there, and Taylor goes to second for the force, and that'll be it for Silo in the second inning. Rebels leave a pair in the frame, but they pick up a run after the leadoff triple from Noah Northcott, and we go to the third. It's Silo 4 and Oktaha nothing. Back with more coming up on Silo Rebels TV and across the Squirtle Network. So here we go. Braxton Casey to lead off for Oktaha in this third inning, and he watches the curveball low from Hill here. Braden, 37 pitches thus far. It's a little sharper than last inning. And this one swung on and drilled. Oh, diving or a leaping catch by Mendenhall. Saves that one from a gap shot to right center. What a play by the junior. That was all he had on the leap into the air to snag that one.
That saves a single out to the outfield.
Well, probably a double. More like it, as that one was headed for the gap. Mendenhall with the leaping grab and bringing Ledford to the plate. The Rebels got him definitely played to pull. First pitch was a ball. It giving him completely the left field line, and there's a strike to Ledford. As Langley is playing the right center gap, Allen is playing the left center gap. If Ledford would hit one down the left field line, he could run all day. And this one is fouled. Rebels are definitely having played the pull. Sander is almost playing directly up the middle with short. And Northcott's over there in the shortstop position. And it hits him on the pitch inside. The curveball hits him on 1-2. So Ledford hit by the pitch. He's aboard. And that's going to bring Walden to the plate. The leaping grab from Mendenhall may come back to be huge in this inning. So Walden up. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string there from Hill. Wind blowing out the left. And the Rebels got Walden played to pull. Not quite as much. He swings on that one. Hits it toward left center. That's where Langley is. Reaches up and makes the catch. And there's 2 outs. Rebels had the shift on, and Walden hit right into it to Langley. And now here comes Tolbert, and it's going to be even sharper this time. Langley's moving even further over to right center. Almost the same spot they were with the earlier batter. Here's one swung on. This one's hit toward left. Allen in the left field gap, and he's got it this time for the out. Tolbert flies out to deep left center as Allen was right there playing the gap. So the shift works again, and Oktaha is turned away in the third inning. No runs, no hits, a man left, and on to the bottom of 3. It's Sato 4, Oktaha nothing. For the Rebels here in the bottom of the third inning, it's 5, 6, and 7 due up. Well, the Rebels' defensive shift worked pretty well on the power left-hand hitters that inning. And we go to the bottom of the third. Silo looking for more. Sam Mendenhall is going to lead off, and he takes the first pitch curveball for a strike. Here comes Tolbert's next offering, and it's low. Mendenhall had a sacrifice fly, score run, his first at bat. And that one's upstairs. Picked up his 32nd RBI of the season. He's just 2 behind House now for the team lead. Way outside that one in the left-handed batting box all the way to the backstop. So 3 straight misses after getting strike 1 from Tolbert. Pitch coming to Mendenhall. Swing and a miss. Just got a piece of it. Runs the count full. Payoff pitch coming from Tolbert, and that one's low for ball 4. Rebels have the leadoff aboard once again. See if they can manufacture it once more. They've had the leadoff on in every inning thus far. And the bunting game has been working. Casey, third of the way in at third base. Langley's going to square. We'll see what the Rebels do. He bunts toward third. This one's rolling foul. Just a little, had the bat head just a little bit out in front and got around it too much. Fouls it off. Silo trying to play some small ball right here to add to the lead. Langley squares, and he butts at it and fouls it. Yep. Well, no balls, 2 strikes. I wouldn't say it's out of the question that he's bunting again. Could possibly slash. We'll see. And Tolbert delivers on the inside corner for a strike call. Gets Langley looking for out number 1. So, Sato unable to move the runner that time. Mendenhall still at first base with Braden Hill coming to the plate. First time they haven't been able to execute on the bunt game, and this one's in the dirt. Runner's headed to second. Mendenhall's going to advance. Throw gets by into center field. Mendenhall's headed for third. The errant throw from Pickering goes into center field, and Mendenhall all the way to third base, 90 feet away with just 1 out. Well, first it was a wild pitch. And then the error on the throw. Corner infielders coming in for Oktaha. And the breaking ball is a called strike to Hill. Needs something in the outfield here. Swung on. Chopped toward short and bobbled there by the shortstop Taylor. He stays with it, throws the first late, and Hill is safe. The Rebels add another run. And to stay with Eddie Jeffcoat's observation, they have scored in every inning.
That makes it now 5-0.
That was a wicked shot, but bobbled there by the shortstop and enough to score the run. And here comes Kevin Rodden headed to the mound. Another Oktaha error. 2 Oktaha errors in this inning. The Tiger defense coming unraveled a bit as they have committed 3 errors here in the first 3 innings. Thanks to the Rebels short game. A lot of bunts and a lot of runs. Rain Scasta is the courtesy runner at first base for the Rebels. But thus far, Eddie Jeffcoat has dialed up the small ball today, and it has worked well. And here comes Noah Northcott, who is maybe the hottest Rebel hitter of them all at the moment. Tripled his last time off the glove of the leaping center fielder. And he squares and pulls back and watches the ball. Scasta, the runner at first base. Casey, the third baseman's expecting a bunt. One out here. I'm going to bank on Northcott swinging away with his hot bat. We'll see, Asher.
I'm calling a single here.
Squares. Here comes Casey. Halfway in at third, and it's a strike called on the breaking ball. He's got a lot of room if he decides to slash it past the charging third baseman. A ball and a strike. Here's Northcott. It's chopped over the head of the third baseman into left field, and there's the single, Asher.
Well,
Casey was playing halfway in, expecting the bunt, and Northcott chops it over him.
well, I guess I am right all along.
So a single there. There's two aboard with Atwood coming up. And then it'll be back to the top of the Rebel order. The look at second. Pitch coming home. Swung on. Smash down the right field line. That may be extra bases. Heading home is Scasta. And on to third goes Northcott. It's an RBI single for Atwood to make it 6-0. Atwood was ripped down the right field line. Ledford could do nothing about it. So the freshman comes through with the biggest hit of his career. Seidel looking for even more now. Up 6-0. Sander back to the plate. Rebels could bunt again. Now he's going to swing away. Opposite field. This one's headed for the gap. Walden's over there. Makes the catch and throwing it back in. But the Rebels did not tag at third base. So Eddie Jeffcoat a little bit frustrated, I believe. That was probably deep enough to score the run. But there's 2 outs. Going to be up to Jory Allen. Pitch to Allen is outside for a ball. So Sato with 2 more here in the third. Tolbert comes set with runners at the corners. Pitch is in there for a strike called. Set at the belt. Next one, breaking ball. It stays up. Atwood's headed for second. He's going to be in scoring position as Pickering will not attempt to throw. Afraid Northcott would have been heading home. So Allen looking for a big 2-out hit to potentially score 2 more. The pitch from Tolbert on the inside corner for a strike.
Big spot here. Looking to get some RBIs here off a hit here.
The junior righty checks the sign. Now he's coming with the pitch, swung on, and that's fouled by Allen. The Silo crowd on its feet on the third base side here. The next pitch, swing and a miss as a breaking ball, and Allen goes down on strikes to end the inning, and Tolbert gets out of it, but Sato adds two more. On 2 hits, there were 2 Oktaha errors in the inning, and we go on to the 4th inning. It's Sato 6 and Oktaha nothing. So Sato with 3 runs in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, and they have a 6-0 lead here in the 4th inning of this Class 2A state semifinal. Winner moves on and will play at Bricktown tomorrow in the state championship game. Rebels looking to make their 4th straight appearance in the fall state championship game. And Braden Hill back out on the mound. He'll face 6, 7, and 8 in the order, and there's a first pitch swinging foul by Taylor. It was the bottom of the order that's come up with all 3 Oktaha hits thus far, and that's who he's going to face this inning. Next one from Hill, and that's a curveball, stays low. Braden has a sign, and the next pitch is fouled off on the right side. A ball and 2 strikes to Laston Taylor for Oktaha. Next one swung on. It's chopped toward the right side, bobbled by Atwood. Throws the first. The throw is high. And aboard is the leadoff batter. Atwood got over. Mendenhall probably had a pretty good shot at it, but Atwood cut it off and bobbled it for a second. Then his throw, as he didn't, unable to get set, was high to Hill trying to cover. That'll be an error there to put the leadoff aboard. And that brings to the plate Hunter Ford. Ford, that one's off the glove of House. Headed toward the backstop. Runner's going to move over into scoring position. And just like that, Oktaha has a runner in scoring position. Couple of miscues by the Rebels. That's all it takes. See if Braden can buckle down here. Pitch coming in, swung on. It's one hopper to third. Northcott's got it. The throw rifled over there in time, and there's one out. Nice play there by the sophomore third baseman.
Nolan Northcott.
And Brody Brock is the next batter. Brock had a hit his last time up. First pitch swinging, and he chased one upstairs and out of the strike zone. Hill checks the runner at second. Here's the next pitch. It's pulled foul. Well, I promise the Tiger batters are not up there to take pitches today. They are swinging at anything that's close, pretty much, or that they think is a strike. Ultra aggressive at the plate. Here's one upstairs for ball one. Try to get him to chase one up and out of the zone. So Hill with the ball and 2 strikes. Looks at second. Pitch is swung on and fouled back to the backstop.
Trying to stay alive. I mean, yeah, they'll swing at anything.
I don't know about anything, but anything they think's a strike, but has been the case most of the day. Next one for Braden, and it's in the dirt. One out, Brock at the plate. It's a key out right here for the Rebels to get. Next one, swing and a miss. He got him. So 2 away, and it's Connor Casey up. Casey singled the last time with 2 outs to get Pickering to the plate. See if the Rebels can get him here and leave Pickering in the on-deck circle. Pitch from Hill. Breaking ball drops in for strike 1. Check second. Next pitch. Upstairs. It's the ball. He came close to a balk there. Barely came to a stop. Now the look at second once again. Next pitch, bunted. It's popped foul. So Casey trying to bunt his way on. A ball and 2 strikes. And time called at the plate. Braden checks second. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Strikeout number 5 for Hill. And Oktaha retired once again in the 4th inning. No runs, no hits. There was a Rebel error, but 1 left. And we go on to the bottom of 4 now with Silo up 6-0. Bottom of the fourth inning for the Rebels, going to be the heart of the order due up as 3, 4, and 5. Jarrett House is going to lead things off. And Silo trying to continue on scoring in every inning and add to the lead here. Tolbert rocks and fires the first pitch for a strike call. So Nick Tolbert back out there on the mound for the Tigers for his fourth inning of work. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt. Tolbert thus far through 3 innings has allowed 6 runs, 5 earned on 7 hits. Struck out 2 and walked 1. His next pitch swung on. This one's drilled to left. Silo with the lead off aboard for the 4th inning in a row on a Jarrett House single. A line drive into left field. Here comes Jake Langley on to run. And with the lead off aboard, that means the Rebels can play some small ball possibly. That's what Casey, the third baseman's thinking. He is creeping in it on the grass. Bryce Vandenberg at the plate. He's already had a bunt single. He watches that pitch slowing away. Vandenberg grounded into a fielder's choices last time that ended the 2nd inning. Now he takes time to go down and talk about the sign from Eddie Jeffcoat. Making sure of what the Rebels skipper wants him to do. He's going to square, pull back, and hit by the pitch. That one sails up and in and drills Vandenberg, another hit batter. And the Rebels have 2 aboard with nobody out. 3rd hit batsman today for Tolbert. And here comes Mendenhall. Sam's probably had the defensive play of the contest with a leaping grab of a sure double. Now up with 2 on, nobody out. Now the wheels are turning. Pitch coming to Mendenhall, and he takes the strike. Looked like he was taking all the way that time. Casey is backed up a little bit at third base. Rebels stole in this situation earlier with 1st and 2nd. Mendenhall squares, bunts it toward 3rd. Good bunt there. Tolbert comes over the field. The throw is in time to get Mendenhall at first base. It was a good throw that time from Tolbert. But the sacrifice is successful. Moves both runners ahead. And a chance for Landon Langley to get another run in. Kind of surprised the Tigers aren't bringing the infield in, but the only one in on the grass right now is Casey, the third baseman. First pitch inside, that another one nearly hit him. As Langley right up around the chalk by the plate. Tolbert set to go, and the next one swing and a miss on the breaking ball. A ground ball anywhere but to the pitcher or third is probably going to score a run. Here's the pitch swung on. This one's chopped foul. Now just looking to get something in play. Eddie Jeffcoat does not want to strike out. Oktaha is going to bring the infield in. See if they can cut it off on a ground ball now. May have to shoot one through to score the run. Here's the pitch. Outside. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Langley. Tolbert has his sign. Roxton fires this one, and that one breaking ball that missed off the corner, and the count runs full.
Good hitting spot here for Landon. So trying to get a RBS here.
With 1 out, payoff pitch swung on. This one skied in the air toward left. Tagging up is Jake Langley, medium depth left field. It's caught. Here comes the throw home, and it is safe at home as the ball gets away. Pickering tried for the tag without securing the baseball, and the Rebels score on a sacrifice fly. The throw was there in time from Ford, the left fielder, but Pickering unable to hang on to it, and Sato adds another. They have scored in every inning now to go up 7-0. Still another run out there with Hill at the plate, and he watches a strike call.
Looking to get a hit here to score that run from third. That'd make it 8-0.
The pitch to Braden swung on. This one's hit toward right, but looks like Brock is under it and going to make the catch for the third out to end the inning. But once again, the Rebels add another. One run, 1 hit, and 1 left. We go on to the 5th. Silo up 7-0. Massive half inning in this game about to commence here in the top of the 5th inning. Sato up 7-0. Oktaha with the top of the order coming up in this inning. Still no breathing room with the way the Tigers can swing the bats. But if they could get through this inning, just 6 outs left, they may feel a little more comfortable. Eddie Jeffcoat down there. As Pickering was first pitch swinging that time and fouls it off. Here comes Hill's next pitch. Tried the corner and missed. Next one from Braden, upstairs for a ball. Kevin Farr along with Asher Ludwig today from Yukon High School. Beautiful campus here as Class 2A state semifinals. Pitch to Pickering. He fouls another one off. Outside pitch, went after it. Fouls it off the left side. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. We'll see if the Rebels go to the well again with one on the outside corner. They caught him looking the last time. Here's the pitch. And, that one, the breaking ball just missed a little low. So Auto crowd thought it was strike 3. Counts full here to Pickering. the Oktaha leadoff batter. And the pitch in that another breaking ball in the dirt. And it's a leadoff walk.
And he has good speed on the base pass.
Yeah, dangerous base runner. Now, he got on earlier. That was back in the first inning when the Rebels turned the double play when the batter, Braxton Casey, popped the bunt up. He's bunting again. This one toward third and foul. And Oktaha coach Kevin Ron just turned his back in disgust there. Checks first. Here's the pitch, swung on. This one skied in the air. Right center field, on the run and trying to make the catch. Diving attempt by Langley, can't come up with it. Hernandez was waiting for him and throws it in. I don't know if Gabe might have had a better shot at that one as it was in right center field. It's going to drop in for a hit. And the first two aboard for Oktaha, just like that. With Ledford coming to the plate.
Rebels would really like a ground ball right here.
Well, it'd be nice, but
But
I think Ledford's looking for something to elevate right here. As there's the pitch. He swings. High fly ball on the infield. This is infield fly. Rebels are going to catch it anyway. Infield fly. Ledford pops it up. He was looking for something to elevate, as I said, Asher, and he elevated it too much. Pops it up straight on the infield. Big out right there for the Rebels. On the pop out to Sander. There's one away with Dylan Walden up. I think Walden is definitely the guy you got to try to get around here. And he watches high. I think he's an outstanding hitter in the 4-hole for the Tigers. The Connor State commit. Pitch from Hill, breaking ball, tried the outside corner and missed. A little bit low that time. Oktaha threatening to get on the board. 2 on with 1 out. Hill's pitch swung on. This one is smashed to right field. Diving catch by Hernandez in right field toward the right center gap. Runners have to hold. That one was a laser off the bat of Walden, but Hernandez makes the catch for out number 2.
oh, that one went through. That would definitely score a run.
Well, that would have rolled to the wall. There's no doubt about it. But the Rebels gambled with a 7-run lead, and Hernandez comes up with it. 2 away, and it's Tolbert at the plate. Pitch from Hill. Breaking ball is low. Sano crowd pounding on the drums out of the student section. Here's the pitch, a strike called on the outside corner. Evens it up at 1-1. Hill checks second. Pitch once again pulled foul.
You can call them drums, but they're really buckets you can buy from Walmart.
Okay.
Sounds like it, though.
A ball and a strike to Tolbert. The next Hill pitch in the dirt, swing, and they called him out on the swing. Hill with a strikeout, and Oktaha goes scoreless again in the 5th. The shutout continues. 3 straight outs through the heart of the order from Braden Hill. And Silo leads 7-0 to the bottom of 5. So it's going to be Nolan Northcutt to lead off for the Rebels here in the fifth. And he swings and hits a ground ball towards second. Fielded there, the throw over in time. And for the first time today, Oktaha has retired the Sato leadoff batter in an inning.
That's the first out probably in the past 2 days.
So Cannon Atwood comes up. Atwood smashed the RBI hit down the right field line as last time. Ledford's moving over there toward the line now, the first baseman for Oktaha. Watches the first pitch low for a ball. Here comes the next one from Tolbert. Swung on, and that one's pulled foul. Rebels with a 7-0 lead here in the bottom of the fifth. Pitch high and away. And the 2-1 swung on. That one slashed into left field, past the third baseman. Atwood back-to-back hits. And the Rebels have a base runner once again. So Atwood starting to get hot. And back to the top of the order with Zane Sander. Sander has 2 hits today, a single and a double. We got time called. We're going to have a runner for Atwood. Let's see, who's that? Is that Langley going to run? Number 6, I believe so. Jake Langley's going to be the pinch runner this time for Atwood. So Langley out there to pinch run. Langley, good speed. 7 stolen bases on the year. He has scored 27. And Zane Sander handles the bat well. We'll see if Eddie Jeffcoat wants to put something on, some type of bunt and run or hit and run. Runner goes, and it's a hit and run. Woo. But fouled. I called that, Asher. Rebels went with the hit and run on the first pitch, and Sander was just a little bit out in front and fouled it off the left side.
Trying to stay on it and try to get sent out in the outfield here to advance here.
Here's the next pitch from Tolbert. Swung on, finds the hole left side right through where the shortstop would have been, as that time Taylor was playing up the middle. Once again, they were giving the Rebels almost the whole left side outside of where the third baseman Casey was, playing out on the grass. Sander has his 3rd hit of the game. The Rebels have something working again, trying to add to the 7-0 lead. Jory Allen to the plate. Allen has a hit in the contest. Time called here. In fact, let's see. All the top 4 in the order all have hits. First pitch was a strike there. One out, 2 on for Silo. Tolbert checks second. Pitch is upstairs. Okay, so he's playing back at third now. He's decided against the bunt. We'll see if the Rebels try to make him pay. And they're going to square. Bunts it toward third. It's in foul ground, and a diving catch by Pickering in foul ground to make the grab. Well, they were trying, Eddie Jeffcoat was trying Just as I said, saw the same thing with Casey playing back, but Allen pops the bunt up in foul territory, and Pickering makes a lunging catch. There's 2 gone. Jared House at the plate, trying to extend this inning and keep the Rebel scoring string alive with a 2-out hit. Three runs in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third. And another in the fourth. As House takes time, now back in there. Set to go. And he watches the first pitch low. Jared had a laser to left field for a hit his last time up.
Good spot here for that.
Next pitch, swung on. Another one drilled into left. Langley's rounding third. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's cut off, and the Rebels score another. They've scored in every inning. It's 8-0. Cord Standridge on to run at first base, or at second base for House as the runners both advanced. And Silo just keeps playing small ball and coming up with key hits. Kevin Rodden's headed to the mound. That may be it for Tolbert. Silo has scored in every frame now. After the 2-out hit by House. Rodden talking to the entire infield. The Rebels have had them flustered all day defensively. Out of position thanks to the small ball and bunting game that Eddie Jeffcoat has displayed. They had practice this morning for about an hour and a half, working on execution that he was not happy about yesterday, despite the 13-0 win, and the Rebels have made it pay off here. Bryce Vandenberg comes to the plate. There's 2 outs, runners at second and third.
Big spot here for Vandenberg.
Well, definitely a big spot. See if he can come through with the hit.
Put it double digits.
And this one's in the dirt from Tolbert. Vandenberg has a hit today already. One here would potentially end it. In the bottom of the fifth. The pitch, breaking ball, swung on. This one is skied toward left, but it looks playable, and it's going to be caught by Ford to end the inning. Well, the Rebels leave 2 with a chance to run roll it, but they get a run. And we go to the 6th. It's Silo 8 and Oktaha nothing. On to the sixth inning here from UConn today, Class 2A state semifinals. Kevin Farr along with Asher Ledrick here on Silent Rebels TV and across the Squirtle Network. Rebels with an 8-0 lead on Oktaha. And the pitch from Braden Hill is the ball. 6, 7, and 8 in the order due up for the Tigers here. Laston Taylor, the batter, swings on that one. Fly ball towards shallow right field. Out is Mendenhall, calls everybody off and makes the catch on the pop fly, and there's one away. Rebels just counting outs now. As it brings Hunter Ford to the plate. One away. Hill has settled in since a little bit of a rocky start, and as you talked about, Asher, he is pitching with more confidence now as there's a swing and miss. Rain's next one, and just a little bit high.
Yeah, trying to get it in there. I mean, has worked it a little bit, so looking to pitch it well and try to get over Oktaha here.
Next pitch from Hill. Raking ball just missed off the inside corner. And the curveball has worked effectively most of the day. Next one swung on. This one's hit towards center. Right at Langley, who makes the catch. And there's two away. That brings to the plate Brody Brock for the Tigers. And the pitch from Hill as a ball upstairs. Two down here in the sixth, and a strike called. That's one of the few that Oktaha has taken that definitely were strikes. And there's a swing and miss. It's a ball and two strikes. Next one from Hill in the dirt, blocked by House. Evens a count at 2. And the next one for Braden. Popped foul, backing out of play. "88 pitches for the senior right-hander. And he delivers 89. It's fouled off once again as Brock just stays alive, fighting that one off. Still 2-2. And the delivery. Swung on. This one's chopped toward third. Grab by Northcott. The throw is picked out of the dirt by Atwood at first base for out number 3. And Oktaha still scoreless through 6. The Rebels 3 outs away from a return to the state finals. We'll go to the bottom of the
6th inning.
Bottom of the 6th coming up. Silo, well, they got to score again to keep Eddie Jeffcoat's statement correct that the Rebels need runs in every inning, and they have scored them today. Back with the bottom of the 6th when we come back. So it's a new pitcher for Oktaha as Bo Vogt is on to pitch here in the sixth inning. Tolbert's day is done at 83 pitches. So he'll be the new pitcher and face the heart of the Rebels order. 5, 6, 7. Sam Mendenhall to lead off. Tolbert, the pitcher, moves to short. And here comes Mendenhall to the plate. And he watches one low from Vogt. Rebels have had the leadoff aboard all but one inning today. Here's one swung on, ground ball, left side. Backhand attempt by Tolbert. He can't come up with it in the hole. They've got the leadoff aboard again. That's been the story of the day. The Rebels get them on and get them around. Mendenhall has a single. The 12th hit of the game for Silo. Standridge will come pinch run for Mendenhall. Cord Standridge pinch running at first base. To the plate comes Landon Langley. We'll see if the bunt's back on. He's bunting toward third. It's a nice bunt, still rolling, and it dies just in fair territory. Perfect bunt by Langley, and the Rebels small ball him again.
That was a perfect bunt, like anything unimaginable.
5th time in this game the Rebels have bunted, and Oktaha has been unable to get it out. Aiden McCarty coming to the plate to pinch hit for Hill. McCarty up to pinch hit, the sophomore. Let's see, updated average on McCarty. He's hitting at 250, but he has a triple and 2 RBIs. See if he's bunting. Nope, he's swinging away, and he's got a strike one. Northcott's on deck. If the Rebels could get the runners advance into both in a scoring position, the way Northcott's been swinging it, he could end it. Here's one on the outside corner for a strike.
Got to swing it sitting close now in the zone.
Yeah, 0-2 here to McCarty. And the pitch swung on. This one's hit pretty well to left field. Over the head of the right fielder. Right field. Off the wall. McCarty's headed for extra bases. One run's coming in. They're trying to throw up the stop sign to Langley, but he slides in safe. And the Rebels run rule the Tigers. Eddie Jeffcoat is still the Tiger King. 10-0 run rule. And Sato will play for the state championship for the 4th straight year.
He is a triple Tiger King. Like I tell you, he is a Tiger King. Like, I wonder what that Tiger is.
The 0-2 pitch smashed over the head of the right fielder, and the Rebels walk off Oktaha in a run rule. And they are headed back to the finals at Bricktown tomorrow. A dominant performance by Silo here in the semifinals today. 4th straight year they've knocked the Tigers out in the fall state tournament. Oktaha was just glad Silo was not in 2A last spring.
I mean, you're not wrong.
When they won their state championship. And Silo will play tomorrow for the state title. Eddie Jeffcoat was throwing up the stop sign to Landon Langley. He ran right through it, but Oktaha was unable to get the throw home in time. And the Rebels win it 10-0. A dominant performance. The Rebels small-balled them to death today. Braden Hill goes the distance, pitches a shutout over the explosive Tiger Bats. No runs, 4 hits. He struck out 6 and walked 2 and picks up his 7th victory of the year. Offensively, Silo ends up with 14 hits in the game. An explosive offensive performance. Zane Sander had 3 of those. 2 singles, a double. Also, Jared House had 2 hits and drove in 1. Nolan Northcott had 2 hits, a single and a triple. Cannon Atwood had 2 hits. He drove in 2. And the Rebels also got a hit from Jory Allen, 1 from Bryce Vandenberg, 1 from Sam Mendenhall, who had an RBI. And then Aiden McCarty with the double to walk it off on the double over the head of the right fielder to score the final 2 and finish off the Tigers today.
Both games, Silo went into double digits. So
they've got the bats going, and the execution was much better after that 8 a.m. practice this morning. And we'll see if they work out again later on today to get ready for tomorrow's championship game. They'll meet the winner of the next contest. Dale and Tushka will play to face Silo tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. from Bricktown, and we will be there for you. It'll be audio-only broadcast here on SiloRebels.tv, but Asher and I will be there from Bricktown Ballpark tomorrow morning just before 11 for the Class 2A state championship game as Silo goes for another state title.
Thank gosh they had enough sleep. So
yep.
I had all the energy to do all that.
So the Rebels stay alive and move on to the championship game. They vanquish one rival today. It could be another tomorrow. We'll see how the next game plays out. But until tomorrow morning from Bricktown Ballpark, for my man Asher Ledrick, I'm Kevin Farr saying so long here on SiloRebels.tv as the Rebels win it in the state semifinals. 10-0 over Oktaha.